You're back with Afternoon Express on this glorious Thursday. Now today we are doing something new and super exciting by taking our traditional cook-along on the road. But I'm so excited to find out from you on social media. Are you feeling the special edition? Use that hashtag Afternoon Express in all of your comments. Now Chef Dumi, along with you at home, if you've been cooking along with us, have been getting a hands-on masterclass in modern Eastern cuisine in Johannesburg. Now let's see what Sadika and Kriya have in store for her next.
Welcome back, South Africa. We are in the third part of our cook-along today. We've done Kadai mushrooms, we've made lamb tikka chops, we've made a pineapple salsa, we've made naan, and that's not the end. We're making pepper prawns now with basmati rice.
That's it.
You told me before the show that we've been making basmati rice wrong this entire time, so you need to school us on the right way to make basmati rice.
Colanders must move when it's basmati.
Oh, really?
You never ever use a colander. So we're going to wash the rice, get it in there. Your rule of measure really is to ensure that you have 1 measure of carb or the rice and 2 measures of a liquid.
Okay.
So for every cup of rice, 2 cups of water.
Well, I'm just going to put it out there is that I specifically don't make basmati rice because it turns into pap every time I make it. So now I'm going to do it with your guidance.
And we're going to get
And we're going to get it right.
And you did say there's actually quite a few kinds of basmati rice. I also didn't know this. I thought it was just one kind, like there's jasmine rice, there's basmati rice.
No.
There's different kinds of basmati rice.
At your Indian grocer, I even feel embarrassed going into the shop. So it's basically whether you want a fine grain, whether you want a softer, a long grain basmati rice.
Oh, goodness.
So it's in different parts of India that you have different basmati rices. So this one that we're making is a grainy one because we've got this luscious prawn dish that can lap up those masalas.
Okay, perfect.
Wish
That's
me
it.
luck.
All right, so what must we do? Tell us what to do.
Can we get the rice going
I'm on
and
it.
you deshell prawns? And I'm going to start dry roasting some of our spices for the prawn dish.
Cool.
Okay, perfect.
Let me go and give this a wash.
Is there a reason why you're dry roasting specifically? Why?
Spices get turned on with heat. They have natural oil in them. So by ensuring that you're dry roasting, you're releasing those natural oils. So when we grind it, it's going to be fantastically woody, earthy. That warm taste that you get in Indian food is probably because the spices were either roasted in the oven or dry roasted in the technique that we're doing.
That makes so much sense. But you were saying something about the basmati rice that you didn't know that it needed to be rinsed.
So you need to rinse it at least 3 times just to get that stodginess out of the rice. And because we're making ghee rice, we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of ghee. So you need to give it a good helping in there.
Is there a reason why it goes in before cooking?
So the rice doesn't boil over with the water, the oil layer, and the ghee just goes in perfectly. Mind you, if you want to be extra indulgent, you can put more ghee once it's ready. Or more ghee now.
That is a good note to note. I mean, you can never go wrong with more ghee, right?
Never.
And then of course you want a little bit of salt just for flavor. So I'm very happy to be making the basmati rice today because I don't normally make it because it turns into pap. So at least now I'll have your guidance to make sure it's right.
Let's do a little prayer to get it right.
But I mean, I didn't know that there were more than one version or kind of basmati rice. I actually only thought there was one. You know, like there's jasmine rice and basmati rice. I didn't know that there were different kinds.
Absolutely, and if you go to your Indian grocer, you'll actually identify there are numerous types. There's the long grain, there's the shorter grain. If you like your rice a little bit drier, a bit stodgier. Also, there's brown basmati and white basmati.
Sadika, the aromas coming from those spices that you're roasting are amazing. But I've already chopped up your chilies, that's ready, and the prawns are already cleaned and ready for you as well.
Perfect. So I'm going to get the pot back on, heat some oil. We're going to get the onions in and we're going to quickly pan fry those prawns whilst these spices need to be ground, please.
Okay.
So I will swap with you.
Okay,
you
perfect.
can take your onions. I'll come around and grind
Get the pestle
some
and mortar.
spices.
Let me put this in here for you.
Good thing I didn't go to gym today.
Funny enough, I didn't see you cry when you were making these onions, girl.
Oh no, I cried. I cried quietly to myself.
You cried like a lady. I'm so ready to dig into the Sadika. I'm going to dish up the rice now because it looks fluffy and white and ready.
And it doesn't look like pap.
And I'm going to get these prawns out.
Now, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, you better make sure you go to afternoonexpress.co.za. But we've got one more little trick up our sleeve, and that's the mango kulfi. But you must make sure you join us after this.